Hello, dear students. Corporate restructuring. This is the second unit of your subject merger and acquisition. Let us know what is the meaning of corporate restructuring. So before starting the unit corporate restructuring, let us get an idea about the restructuring. The word restructure, it means that you are bringing the changes. And the same thing you have seen in the case when you restructure your house. So in case of restructuring, what you do, either you expand your house or either you contract the size of the house or the size of the rooms or you increase the number of rooms. Restructure, it means you are bringing the changes. The same thing happens in the case of companies that either you go for the expansion of the company or either you go for the contraction of the company. This is the corporate restructuring. As I said, restructuring, it means we can take the example. Many times what happens that people, they bring the changes in their house construction or the construction of the house. What they do, they either they expand the size of the house or either they remodel the house. So let us see the corporate restructuring. What is corporate restructuring? As I said, the change in the company. This change may be in the capital structure of the company, operations of the company, or ownership of the company. So corporate restructuring, it means when the company brings changes in their capital structure. Capital structure, as all of you know, capital structure, it means debt and equity. So company is having the capital structure with the component of debt and equity. It means in a company, either the owner makes the investment or either it takes the loan from the financial institutions. So capital structure, if there is any change in capital structure or change in operations, the word operation, it means a company is always engaged either in manufacturing of goods or producing or production of services. Ownership, suppose if a company goes for acquisition, a company goes for takeover, a company merges with the other company, then there is the change in the ownership. So corporate restructuring, it means any change in the company. This change can be related to the capital structure, operations, and ownership. Now there is the question that what are the purpose of corporate restructuring? Why the company go for restructuring? Definitely, there are some reason of restructuring. Sales enhancement. The company it is looking to improve the sales. That's why they are doing the restructuring. It means it is improving its operation, and now it has started making the production of the new goods and services in the market. Improved management, wealth transfer, tax reasons. So you are bringing in the change of the capital structure. In this way, you are trying to reduce the burden of tax on the business, leverage gains, and management's personal agenda. So these are some of the reasons of corporate restructuring that why the company is going for corporate restructuring. To improve the sales, to improve the management, to wealth transfer, and for tax reasons, to get the benefits of the tax, leverage gains, and management personal agenda. So these are some of the reasons of the corporate restructuring. Restructure, the word restructure, it means bringing change in the company's capital structure, operations, and ownership. The word restructuring, it means that you are bringing reform in the firm's operational strategy for successful completion of the goal. So restructuring helps in the improving the economic status of the company, and restructuring can be done in two ways: organizational restructuring and financial restructuring. So you see, restructuring can be done in two ways. Either you bring change in the organization or you bring change in the financial structure of the company. So you see the restructuring, it means reorganizing business operational, financial spending, company models, or structural formation. So restructuring, it means it is related to reorganize business operation, financial spending, company models, or structural formation. Types of restructuring. There are two types of restructuring. One is financial restructuring and one is organizational restructuring. As I said in the beginning of the lecture, that you bring the change in the company, which is called as capital restructuring. The restructuring can be of two types. One is financial restructuring and one is organizational restructuring. Financial restructuring, it means you are bringing change in the financial structure of the company. Financial structure, it means debt and equity. And organizational restructuring, it means that you are bringing change in the number of workers, in the job. You can say you redevelop the job and you bring changes in the hierarchy levels. So these are some of the examples of organizational restructuring. It means you are bringing change in the organizational structure. And what are the benefits of restructuring? Why you go for the restructuring? The first reason that it helps in improving the communication, or through restructuring, you are trying to bring changes in the way of doing communication and you are trying to improve the communication. And it helps the company in, you can say, bringing a stability in the capital structure so that a company can get the benefit. And it helps in doing the competition with the rivals. Rivals, it means the competitors. So when you bring the changes in operation, it means now you have started to produce the number of or range of products, and we have started producing the new goods and services in the market. It helps in, you can say, winning over the competitor. And even it helps in improving the implies productiveness. Productiveness, it means suppose if you bring change in the plant machineries and you are bringing the new technology for the production purpose. So it is also a kind of restructure in the case of the companies that in the production process, we have brought a new technology which will help or which will improve the employees' productivity. So it's all about the beginning of the corporate restructuring. So in this video, I'm just again giving you the review that what we have learned in this lecture. So first, meaning of corporate restructuring. Corporate restructuring, it means the change. Change in what? Change in ownership, change in capital structure, change in operations. And why you go for the capital restructuring or corporate restructuring? Why you are bringing the changes? Definitely to improve the sales, to improve the management, to make the wealth transfer, to have the benefit of the tax, to get the leverage gains, and it can be also one of the reasons of management personal agenda. Meaning, as you have seen, the corporate restructuring, it means that you are bringing the change in the structure of the company, financial structure or organizational structure to get the benefits. And this restructuring can be of two types. One is the financial restructuring. It means you bring the changes in the capital structure of the company. And organizational restructuring, that it means that you bring the changes in the organizational structure of the company. So thank you for now. And I have covered up to types of restructuring in this video. And in the coming video, I will explain about the forms of restructuring. So keep listening. This is your second number unit. And I'm just trying to make you prepared for your final examinations. And as all of you know that merger and acquisition is one of the specialization paper of finance. So keep listening carefully, and as already said to you in the previous classes, that I will share the same materials in your Google Classroom. From there, you should revise the things that you listen in the video lectures. So thank you for now. I will meet you in the next video lecture with the new topic. Thank you.